Depraved child sex abuser Ian Watkins receives regular visits from a string of young fangirls in prison, where he has been seen holding hands and laughing with them. It has been claimed the disgraced former Lost Prophets singer is serving a 29-year sentence at high-security Wakefield prison for a sickening string of sex offenses. At least 3 young women are said to visit him regularly, and an onlooker said she is sickened by what she has seen. The visitors, all under the age of 25, sit in the corridor and hold hands with the convicted pedophile, a witness claims. Watkins, 40, has piled on the pounds since being inside and now sports a mustache. The source, a school worker who visits the prison 3 times a month, has claimed. The mother of 2, from Berkshire, said Watkins is the most hated inmate in the prison, and makes them feel sick every time they see him. She said, I have been visiting there for about 6 months. Over the course of that, he has probably had 3 different ladies visit him at different times, regularly. They are all under 25, they are all quite young. They all have the same look, they all look like goths. They have got really bright hair, and wear really dark clothes. They all look very similar. He is quite noticed in there because of who he is. In the visit last week, because I have read in the paper everything that has been said about the IPCC, he was in the corner. They tend to keep him away from other people. People refuse to sit near him. I have been sat next to him before and I have asked to move because I won't sit near him. He makes people feel very uncomfortable, he is vile. Watkins was convicted in 2013 after admitting attempted rape and sexual assault of a child, plus 3 counts of sex assault involving children and 6 charges of making or possessing indecent images of a child. He also admitted containing in extreme pornographic images of a sex act on an animal. Last month a report by the Independent Police Complaints Commission, IPCC, revealed that detectives had failed to act on allegations against Watkins several times between 2008 and 2012. The school worker, who asked not to be named, added, I looked over at him and he was laughing and joking, and holding hands with a young lady. It was inappropriate. I was 3 tables back so I couldn't hear. I would expect him to be keeping his head down. But he isn't normal. She described the female visitor last week as 5'7" tall, with shoulder-length blue hair, and looked like a typical fan of that kind of music. She wore a black leather jacket, black skirt, Dr. Marten-style boots and black tights. The onlooker said, they kissed at the start and then at the end as well. I would say they seemed like a couple, but I know that not to be the case because other women visit him. It was a 2-hour visit. They were there for the whole time. Whenever I look at him, because people do, you know that he feels uncomfortable. He catches your eye and looks away. He has put on an awful lot of weight. He has got a mustache. He was wearing jeans and a t-shirt with Zoo York on. He didn't seem to have a care in the world. It was quite bizarre. Obviously I don't expect him to be bothered by what he has done, because I don't think he has a conscience. She added, I have seen him more serious, definitely. He was certainly more cherry. Certainly the most I have seen him. I have never seen him quite that relaxed. Normally he is slightly more serious, but he was laughing and joking. It may just be a coincidence, but it just doesn't sit right. He is just vile. He doesn't deserve to sit there laughing. It makes me so angry. He makes me feel sick. I know it is a high-security prison, but I just don't think he should have the same rights as the other prisoners. As a general rule, they are viewed as the lowest of the low. Considering it was a baby, it is even worse. He is just not spoken to. I do know that he is very hated in there. Absolutely hated. And I gather he is trying to be moved. I have heard that from other visitors. She added, he has regular visitors. Probably 2 out of the 3 times I will see him on the visit. And bearing in mind there is young children in that room, it just makes it worse, I think. During the trips, 28 prisoners can have up to 3 adults, and unlimited numbers of children, visit them, she said.